In a twist no one saw coming, Hollywood's music icon Chris Martin has been spotted spending intimate moments with none other than Sophie Turner, the Game of Thrones star who recently finalized her divorce from Jonas. And fans everywhere are asking the same question: is this the beginning of a brand new love story, or just two stars finding comfort in each other's company? Before we dive deeper into this surprising turn of events, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what you think about this unexpected pairing. Because this, dear viewers, might just be one of the most talked about new connections in Hollywood right now. It all started when paparazzi cameras caught Chris Martin and Sophie Turner dining together at a private restaurant in Malibu just a few nights ago. The images show them laughing, leaning close, and sharing what looks like a very personal conversation. Sophie appeared radiant in a soft beige sweater and minimal makeup, while Chris kept his signature laid-back look: black tee, jeans, and his ever-present smile. What truly fueled the fire was how natural they seemed together. No awkward distance, no attempt to hide. Just two people genuinely enjoying each other's presence. And for those who followed Chris Martin's love life, that's a huge shift. Ever since his quiet split from Dakota Johnson, after nearly 8 years together, the Coldplay frontman has been keeping a low profile. Many believed he was taking time to heal. But now, it looks like he might be ready to open his heart again. Sources close to both stars revealed that Chris and Sophie actually met several years ago at a charity event in London but hadn't stayed in touch. It wasn't until recently, when mutual friends reconnected them, that sparks started to fly. One insider even described their dynamic as surprisingly effortless, saying that Chris makes Sophie laugh in a way she hasn't in a long time. But what makes this story so intriguing isn't just the potential romance, it's the timing. Both Chris and Sophie are coming out of emotionally charged chapters in their lives. Sophie has been balancing motherhood and a public divorce, while Chris was navigating the end of a long-term relationship that fans once believed would lead to marriage. And yet, here they are, seemingly finding warmth and joy in each other's company. The night didn't end at the restaurant. According to eyewitnesses, Chris and Sophie later took a quiet walk on the beach, away from the flashing lights. A few grainy photos show them laughing, their silhouettes framed by the moonlight, a moment that feels straight out of a romantic movie. And that's when fans began flooding social media with speculation. They actually look good together. One fan wrote on X. Another commented, "After all that heartbreak, I'm happy for both of them. They deserve peace." But not everyone is convinced. Some fans of Dakota Johnson expressed surprise, even disappointment, claiming it felt too soon for Chris to move on. Others reminded the public that Chris and Dakota's breakup was reportedly mutual and amicable, suggesting both had decided to part ways on good terms months before the news became public. And let's not forget Sophie Turner's own situation. Her split from Jonas made headlines around the world, especially when reports surfaced about their custody discussions and lifestyle differences. While Sophie remained composed in public, many close to her said she was ready to start fresh, both personally and professionally. So when her name appeared next to Chris Martin's in recent headlines, some said it felt like destiny aligning two people who understand the cost of fame and the pain of heartbreak. Midway through this growing media storm, fans began connecting subtle clues. In a recent Coldplay performance, Chris sang "Yellow" with a noticeably emotional tone, adding an unscripted "for someone new in my life" before the final chorus. The crowd erupted and social media exploded. Was he referring to Sophie? Or was it just a spontaneous comment? Either way, it sent fans into a frenzy. Meanwhile, Sophie Turner was seen attending one of Coldplay's private soundchecks in Los Angeles, trying to stay under the radar. Sources claim she was there to support a friend, but fans noticed her smiling ear to ear as Chris performed. One concert-goer described it as a genuine moment, like she was seeing him not as a rock star, but as a person. By this point, the chemistry between the two had become hard to ignore. Even their body language screamed connection. Subtle glances, quiet laughter, shared smiles. And insiders say they've been texting constantly, with conversations that go beyond the surface. Still, neither Chris Martin nor Sophie Turner has publicly commented on the rumors. Representatives for both stars have remained tight-lipped, refusing to confirm or deny the speculation. But in Hollywood, silence often speaks volumes, especially when the people involved are spotted together more than once, and each time looking a little more comfortable, a little more connected. As the story unfolds, one question lingers in everyone's mind. Could this be the beginning of something real? For Chris, who's known for turning his emotions into music, a new romance might just inspire the next Coldplay masterpiece. And for Sophie, who's been reclaiming her identity after a public breakup, perhaps this marks the start of her next chapter, one filled with laughter, music, and maybe even love. Of course, the entertainment world will keep watching. Every photo, every sighting, every lyric will be analyzed for hints. But beyond the headlines and speculation, there's something refreshingly human about this possible connection. Two people, both healing, both learning to smile again, crossing paths at just the right time. As fans, we can only wonder what comes next. Will Chris and Sophie make it official? Will they appear together at an event? Or continue keeping things private? Whatever happens, one thing is certain. This story isn't over. And knowing how unpredictable Hollywood love stories can be, we might be witnessing the start of something that even they didn't see coming. What do you think? Is this the dawn of a new relationship, or just two friends finding comfort in each other's company? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on every detail about Chris Martin, Sophie Turner, and the world of celebrity love stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because this is one story that's only just beginning. In the days following those now viral Malibu photos, new layers to the Chris Martin and Sophie Turner story began to unfold, and with every passing moment, it's becoming harder to dismiss this as just another Hollywood rumor. The pair has reportedly been spending more time together, often in quiet, private settings far from the glitz of red carpets and flashing cameras. And according to insiders close to both, what's developing between them might actually be something genuine, something neither of them was actively looking for, but somehow found. One close friend of Chris told the Daily Mail that the singer had been emotionally distant for months following his breakup with Dakota Johnson. Chris wasn't ready to jump into anything new, the source revealed. He was focusing on music, his kids, and trying to process everything. But when Sophie came into the picture, it just clicked. It wasn't forced, it was effortless. Those words seem to align with what fans have observed. Sophie Turner has been photographed in noticeably brighter moods lately, smiling, relaxed, even playful, a striking contrast from the reserved expressions that followed her highly publicized split from Jonas. Some even claim she's been spotted humming along to Coldplay songs while out in London, and at least one eyewitness swears she attended Chris's secret rehearsal session in Santa Monica last week. Coincidence? Maybe not. But what really sent fans into overdrive was the report that Sophie was seen boarding a private jet bound for Paris, the same day Coldplay played a surprise acoustic set in the city. Multiple entertainment outlets hinted that she might have been there to support Chris, especially after sharp-eyed concertgoers noticed someone who looked remarkably like her sitting near the stage, wearing a baseball cap and sunglasses. While her face wasn't clearly visible, the internet needed no more proof. Within hours, Chris and Sophie in Paris began trending worldwide. Still, the two have been cautious. Friends describe them as taking things slow, emphasizing that they're both prioritizing peace over publicity. They understand what it's like to live under the microscope, another insider shared. They're not trying to rush into labels. It's more about comfort, connection, and shared experiences right now. And those shared experiences seem to be growing by the week. From hiking trips along the California coast to quiet coffee runs in Brentwood, Chris and Sophie are slowly, almost organically, blending their worlds. One viral clip posted by a fan even shows Chris playfully helping Sophie dodge photographers as they left a bookstore together, a sweet, protective gesture that fans found heart-melting. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson has remained out of the spotlight, choosing not to comment on her ex's rumored new relationship. Those close to her insist there are no hard feelings, suggesting that Dakota has long accepted that both she and Chris have moved into new chapters of their lives. And as for Jonas, he's reportedly focused on his own projects and co-parenting duties, showing no public reaction to the headlines linking Sophie with the Coldplay frontman. Still, there's no denying the public fascination with this story. Part of the intrigue comes from how unexpected it feels. Chris Martin, the introspective, poetic musician known for his quiet charm, and Sophie Turner, the fiery, witty actress who grew up in the global spotlight, make for a surprising, yet strangely harmonious match. Their worlds, though different, seem to balance each other. Chris brings calm and grounded wisdom, while Sophie adds humor, vibrancy, and a sense of spontaneity that complements him perfectly. Insiders say that what draws them together isn't fame, but shared values. Both are deeply family-oriented, passionate about privacy, and devoted to their work. And interestingly, both have publicly spoken about the pressures of maintaining authenticity in a world obsessed with appearances. It's no wonder they've found common ground. But even as whispers of romance grow louder, those who know them best hint that neither is chasing a Hollywood love story. Instead, they're simply enjoying the present moment, something real, something peaceful. Chris told friends he hasn't laughed this much in years, one source confided. And Sophie said being around him feels easy, like she can finally breathe again. As fans continue to analyze every move, the speculation has only fueled more curiosity. Will they make their first public appearance together soon? Some believe it could happen at an upcoming Coldplay benefit concert in Los Angeles, where insiders hint Sophie might make a quiet backstage visit. Others think they'll keep things low-key for as long as possible, avoiding unnecessary drama until they're truly ready to face the spotlight. Whatever their choice, one thing's for sure: this connection has captured hearts around the world. Social media is buzzing with edits, clips, and fan theories connecting Coldplay lyrics to Sophie Turner. Lines like "Lights will guide you home" from "Fix You" and "I feel my heart start beating" to my favorite song, from "Sky Full of Stars" are being reinterpreted in a whole new light. Could Chris's music already be reflecting this newfound happiness? For now, both stars remain silent. No statements, no confirmations, just quiet smiles and lingering glances caught on camera. But sometimes, silence says everything. And maybe that's the beauty of the story. It's not about spectacle or attention. It's about two people rediscovering what it means to feel again. So, whether this turns into Hollywood's next power couple or simply a fleeting moment of connection, fans can't look away. Chris Martin and Sophie Turner, two souls who've weathered heartbreak and fame, now finding warmth in each other's orbit. And as the lights fade and the world keeps guessing, one truth remains undeniable. Sometimes, love doesn't need a headline. It just needs the right timing and the right person. Stay tuned, because something tells us the story is only just beginning.